So each one of those square rectangular blocks that you see them adding on there weighs 300 pounds apiece. So we've added another 600 pounds on the boat here, bringing the total weight up to 5,200 pounds. We'll get our 4 light teams to go through again. See if they can all make it to the next round. And we have Dave Binns coming for another round with his team Kelly and Tim from Annan, Ontario, weighing a combined weight of 3,390 pounds. They're going to attempt to pull 5,200 pounds for a full pull, which is 15 feet. And way too easy for this experienced team, Kelly and Tim. Give another round of applause for Dave Binns. These horses are working hard out here in the heat. We'll have our second team, Joe Nichols, come up with his team Spun Dave, weighing a combined weight of 3,300. And too easy for these strong horses here. Give them a round of applause for Spud and Dave, being driven by Joe Nichols from Sunderland. And we'll have Clinton come up again with his team Jack and Carrie, weighing 3,325 pounds. And too easy for all these horses here today. Give them a round of applause for Clinton Parsons, driving his team Jack and Carrie. We have his brother Brandon coming up here. Brandon Parsons.
What's that?
Driving his team Zeus and Pistol.
We ended up with all our own stuff.
Pull
I brought my
5,200 pounds on the boat for a full pull of 15 feet. Our judge here today, judging this for us, is Bill Pendleton.
And they've been doing it for so long. Yeah, and everybody goes there. Probably get home and see a lot of guys going by my place.
And give another round of applause. Way too easy here for these teams of horses. We'll add some more weight on the boat, and we'll see who makes it over to the next round.
Yes. Yeah, right on the corner of the table.
Bringing the total weight up to 5,800 pounds. We'll go through these teams again and see if they all make it over to the next round.
I think it was kind of gross.
And our first team up again, walking down the track, is Dave Binns from Annan, Ontario, driving his team Kelly and Tim with a combined weight of 3,390 pounds. They're going to attempt to pull 5,800 pounds on the boat for a full pull, which is 15 feet. And way too easy for this experienced team here. Give them a round of applause. Kelly and Tim, they still want to keep going. And next up, coming down the track, we have Joe Nichols, driving his team Spud and Dave, for a combined weight of 3,390 pounds. Attempting to pull 5,800 pounds on the boat. And too easy for Spud and Dave again. A round of applause for Joe Nichols there. These horses just love to work. And we have Clinton Parsons coming up here, driving his young team, Jack and Carrie, weighing a combined weight of 3,325 pounds. And give a round of applause there, ladies and gentlemen. So he's going to come back around, and he gets 2 chances here to try his full pull. He pulled 10.6 that round. We'll try and go the rest of the full pull here. And there we go, we got her. Give a round of applause to Clinton Parsons and that team, Jack and Carrie, working pretty hard on this hot day here. And Brandon Parsons coming up around here with Zeus and Pistol, weighing 3,360 pounds. And Brandon Parsons with his team Zeus and Pistol pulled 9 feet even that time. So we'll give him a second chance to come back around and try and pull the whole 15 feet. With 5,800 pounds on the boat, here they come for a second try, Zeus and Pistol. And give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of weight on this hot day for those horses to be pulling. And Brandon with his team Zeus and Pistol pulled a total of 12.3 feet.
It's just Dave and Clinton in the next round, right?
And so we have a couple teams out now. So into our next round here, we only have 2 teams left. That being Dave Binns, driving his team Kelly and Tim, and Clinton Parsons, driving his team Jack and Carrie. Alrighty, we've just added one block to the boat here, so each of those blocks weighs 300 pounds, bringing our total weight up to 6,100 pounds here. Alrighty, with 6,100 pounds on the boat, we only have 2 teams left competing in the light division. Dave Binns with his team Kelly and Tim from Annan, Ontario, and Quentin Parsons with his team Jack and Carrie.
Ready?
And here he comes down the track, Dave Binns with his team Kelly and Tim from Annan, Ontario. With 6,100 pounds on the boat, he's one of the last 2 teams left. And what does he feed these horses? This is way too easy for them. Give a round of applause for Kelly and Tim. They just don't want to quit. And we're going to spot this boat and move it back here so it's totally fair. They're pulling on the exact same ground. We have Clinton Parsons coming up here with his team Jack and Carrie. And we'll start the boat back at the beginning of the track. So Clinton has the same fair chance as Dave. This is Clinton Parsons up next, and he'll be driving his team Jack and Carrie, attempting to pull 6,100 pounds on the boat, and a full pull is considered 15 feet. And he's almost there. And he was almost there in a full pull. The stick's just about to fall over, so we'll give him a second chance here. Clinton Parsons driving his team Jack and Carrie, a combined weight of 3,325 pounds. So on the last pull, Clinton Parsons pulled 14.11. He has 1 inch to go to be considered a full pull. So I think he might make it, but we're not sure here. We'll give him a second chance and we'll... they made the inch. They pulled 15 feet with 6,100 pounds on the boat. That's double the weight of this team of horses here. Give them a round of applause for Jack and Carrie, being driven by Clint and Parsons. Alrighty, so Clinton's going to pull himself out of this round here. Everybody did a pretty good job there. So our first place in our lights is Dave Binns with his team, Kelly and Tim. They weighed a combined weight of 3,390 pounds, and they pulled 6,100 pounds for 15 feet on their last pull. On tractor for letting them, or let us use their tractor all weekend. We're just doing the time for this family round bale race, and we'll announce who the top 3 teams were. In a couple minutes here, we'll ask our heavy teams to get pulled up. So we have 4 teams competing in the heavy division as well. We have Lloyd Binns is driving 2 teams. Joe Nichols and Mervyn Miles will be competing in our heavies. Lions Head, Ontario. Those horses weigh a combined weight of 3,400 pounds, and they're going to attempt to pull 4,000 pounds on the boat.
No.
And that's too easy for those horses. That was a full pull with 4,000 pounds on the boat. Give him a round of applause, Mervyn Miles with his team, Sam and Dick. Next up, we'll have Lloyd Binns' team, Mac and Buck, coming from Owen Sound, Ontario. And these horses weigh 4,800 pounds, and they're attempting to pull 4,000 pounds on the boat.
All right, so, yep, okay. All right, bye.
Alrighty, and next up, we'll have Lloyd's team. And this is Lloyd Binns' team, being driven by Dave Binns. This team is named Mac and Buck, and they weigh 4,800 pounds, all the way from Owen Sound, Ontario, and they're attempting to pull 4,000 pounds on the boat.
What?
And way too easy for these Binns teams. I don't know what they're feeding these horses. Look at them still going. Give a round of applause there to Mac and Buck, weighing 4,800 pounds, and they pulled 4,000 pounds for, well, quite a few full pulls there.
Pull that with his team.
And next up we have Joe Nichols coming down the track with his team Skeeter and Louie. And they weigh 4,000 pounds, and they're going to attempt to pull 4,000 pounds on the boat.
I like big teams.
And here they come, Mac and Buck. Skeeter and Louie, being driven by Joe Nick. And way too easy for this team here. Give a round of applause to Joe Nichols and his team Skeeter and Louie, who pulled 4,000 pounds for 15 feet, which makes a full pull. Our last team in our heavy division is owned by Lloyd Binns as well, his team Duke and Shorty.
Lloyd's passing this load. He's moving on to the next round.
Lloyd's gonna pass on this round. He wants us to put some more weight on, and then he'll bring his team up. So we'll add a couple more blocks. We've added another couple blocks here to the boat. So each one of those cement blocks weighs 300 pounds, bringing the total weight of our boat up to 4,600 pounds.
They was just that last.
And with 4,600 pounds on the boat, we'll get our 4 heavy teams to go through again. We'd like to thank some sponsors here today: Geothermal Solutions, Sharp Farm Supplies, and Homes Agro Limited. Without them and without all of our other sponsors, our fair wouldn't be possible this weekend.
Canadian Tire, there's a good class.
And here he comes down the track for round 2, Mervyn Miles with his team Sam and Dick, all the way from Lions Head, Ontario. Those horses weigh a combined weight of 3,400 pounds, and we've currently got 4,600 pounds on the boat.
Got a bucket and a half. Chop them on. $20 battery.
too easy for these horses here today. Give a round of applause for Sam and Dick, all the way from Lion's Head, being driven by Mervyn Miles. And here's another team of Lloyd Binns, being driven by Dave Binns. This team is named Mac and Buck. They weigh 4,800 pounds, all the way from Owen Sound, Ontario, attempting to pull 4,600 pounds on the boat. And too easy for these Binns horses here. Give another round of applause for Mac and Buck, being driven by Dave, and they still just don't want to quit.
Who's next, Kelsey?
And our next team up will be Joe Nichols with his team Skeeter and Louie from Sunderland, Ontario. And these horses weigh a combined weight of 4,000 pounds, attempting to pull 4,600 pounds on the boat for a full pull of 15 feet.
Too close for you?
And here he comes, Joe Nichols' team with Skeeter and Louie,
Oh, he's looking right at
weighing
me.
4,000 pounds, attempting to pull 4,600 on the boat. And there they go, another full pull for Skeeter and Louie. Give a round of applause here to them and their driver Joe Nichols, pulling 4,600 pounds for 15 feet. We'll have our last team in this class come up, Lloyd Binns, with his team Duke and Shorty, who weigh 4,900 pounds. He opted out of the last class, knowing these horses are pretty strong here, and so we'll see how he does in this round.
Yeah. Because there's two classes, like 5,500 pounds.
And give those horses a round of applause here. That was Duke and Shorty, being driven by Lloyd Binns.
Where are you guys?
We're gonna have to add some more weight on the boat here. These Binns team horses are too strong for us. And we have Mervyn Miles coming down the track here again with his team Sam and Dick, all the way from Lion's Head, Ontario, weighing 3,400 pounds, attempting to pull 6,400 pounds in the boat, and a full pull is 15 feet.
Put it behind the track.
You gotta wait till they're done to actually show who pulled the most.
Giving away 500 pounds in weight.
And give him a round of applause. We'll give him another try here. We'll measure that out and see how far his first pull was.
Look at the sweat on that horse.
Look at the sweat on the guy who's holding it. They got that metal piece on there.
The gorgeous horse. So kind to them.
And that first pull was 4.7. So we'll get him to come back around and go for a second try. And that's Mervyn Miles with his team Sam and Dick, weighing 3,400 pounds with a total of 6,400 pounds on the boat.
They can hardly hold them up. Look at the running. It's so funny.
Like 1,000 pounds. Neat. And the horse just walked.
Sorry.
And give him a round of applause there. That was Mervyn Miles with his team Sam and Dick, all the way from Lions Head, Ontario. And he pulled a total of 7.3 feet. And here we have another team of Lloyd Binns coming up, driven by his son Dave Binns. Their horses are named Mac and Buck, weighing 4,800 pounds, attempting to pull 6,400 pounds in the boat for a full pull of 15 feet. And that's a full pull for another set of Binns team. And give them a round of applause for Mac and Buck there. And coming down the track, we have Joe Nichols driving Skeeter and Louie, weighing in at 4,000 pounds from Sunderland, Ontario, attempting to pull 6,400 pounds on the boat.
Cut on that horse's leg.
Tug at the side and then look at the stifle. Rub rock is the edge of the tug rubbing on the stifle. Oh yeah. Wild in the eye.
They're pulling the wrong way.
And these horses are pretty excited to get pulling here, Skeeter and Louie. Joe Nichols will drive him back around and we'll try again. Attempting to pull 6,400 pounds in the boat for a full pull of 15 feet.
That's like what happened. That's like
Oh, it's almost about to tip over there. Give a round of applause there to Joe Nichols for his team, Skeeter and Louie. And our judges determined that's a full pull, so give them a round of applause.
Okay, folks, at 3 o'clock we're going to do the children's bike draw. So if you have a ticket for the bike draw and it's not in yet, make sure that ticket is in. We've got 10 more minutes till the draw.
And here we have Lloyd Binns with Duke and Shorty. Look at this team go. That's 2 full pulls in a row there. They're still going. Give a round of applause to Duke and Shorty. Those are some that like to work. And of course their driver Lloyd Binns. Give him a round of applause. Coming all the way from Owen Sound, Ontario today.
Sit down with your
Blocks weigh 300 pounds. So we put on an extra 600 pounds, bringing our total boat weight up to 5,200 pounds.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
When they're playing,
And we have Chris Wallace in the tractor here, assisting us with driving our boat back here today. We'll go through another round here, and our first team up will be Mervyn Miles, all the way from Lions Head, Ontario, with his team Sam and Dick, weighing a total of 3,400 pounds, with 5,200 pounds on the boat.
Yeah, so you could get like get an old trailer on a set of dollars. That's
Maybe they'll put it in like last year.
Here they are, Sam and Dick, being driven by Mervyn Miles.
trailer on there.
And not enough to slow these horses down. Give them a round of applause. That was a full pull for Sam and Dick, being driven by Mervyn Miles. Our next team up with 5,200 pounds on the boat is a team of Lloyd Binns, being driven by his son Dave Binns. And this team is named Mac and Buck. They weigh a total of 4,800 pounds, attempting to pull 5,200 pounds on the boat.
Pressure on board, yeah.
but he does have.
No,
Because he just, well, he I'm afraid to let them see the boys because it's just no matter.
And these Binns horses, they are too much for us at Shelburne Fair here. Look at them going for 3 full pulls in a row. Give a round of applause there to Mac and Buck on the boat.
An excavator. And they just walk the excavator on the
Were these too cool? Did you hear that?
Went around the corner and dropped one day, but no way. The opposite.
Well, see, if I'm running this
And here they come around, Skeeter and Louie, weighing in at 4,000 pounds, being driven by Joe Nichols.
this guy with this setup he's doing it around now.
Yeah, so it's double your time.
And
Only one of
And another full pull there for Joe Nichols with his team Skeeter and Louie. Give him a round of applause.
park it.
We'll ask Lloyd Binns with his team of Duke and
But yeah, it's a
Shorty,
good idea.
weighing in at 4,900 pounds, all the way from Owen Sound, Ontario, going for another full pull, attempting to pull 5,200 pounds on the boat.
That'll be the last time he does it. You know, well,
I love doing it.
And that was an easy full pull for Duke and Shorty again,
Duke and
being driven by Lloyd Binns from Owen Sound, Ontario. Looks like it's just not enough weight here for these horses, so we're going to add some more weight to the boat, and we'll go through another round.
Oh, congratulations. But you knew that was going to happen, right? daughter's got engaged. My daughter. Oh, you happy? He's a nice guy. This is what they call doing these. Sam and Dick.
Oh, I think it was fucking Mac.
I didn't think there was a horse called Mac.
I think it is fucking Mac.
Fucking Mac.
Give a round of applause to those horses. That's a lot of weight on this hot day to Mac and Buck. Being driven by Dave Binns.
What are you laughing at? I was right names.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. And that was Dave Binns with his team Mac and Buck. 9.5. We'll give him a break there, and he'll come back for a second try to attempt to pull the rest of those 15 feet.
Everything was bang on. Then the other
Hey, Grandma! Oh my God, look at the
And here they come again for their second try, Mac and Buck, being driven by Dave Binns from Owen Sound, Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a full pull by the judges calling it. Give them a round of applause there. Mac and Buck, that's a lot of weight on a hot day.
Who is it then? That's who it is.
We should have our own show.
Alrighty, and here he comes. Lloyd Binns with his team Shorty, weighing 4,900 pounds, and these horses have had no trouble today pulling any amount of weight we put in the boat.
Got away with that
Look at them go, going for 3 full pulls in a row.
one. You don't have to haul
I don't know what Lloyd Binns is feeding his horses here, but give him a round of applause. That was Duke and Shorty for a full pull of 6,700 pounds on the boat, and I think they definitely went farther than 15 feet.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, let's see if I recognize Oh, is he? Yeah, actually, it's his daughter who was telling me one day it was my track.
And here Lloyd Binns comes again with his team. And this is his team, Duke and Shorty.
Oh, right. Oh, that's, yeah, that's, yeah.
So then we're just back.
Look at this. I don't even think we have enough weights to slow these horses down here. Give them a round of applause. That's Duke and Shorty from Owen Sound, Ontario. 4,900 pounds. He just pulled 7,300 pounds. We're definitely over 15 feet. And this is our winner here, Lloyd Binns, with his team, Duke and Shorty. Alrighty, we have Lloyd Binns up here coming to accept his first place ribbon with his team Duke and Shorty from our senior ambassador Emma Holmes. Let's give them all a round of applause and some congratulations.
Yeah.